Alright, I think we're going. Check audio here real quick. Make sure everything else is okay. I'm switching over from Xbox to PlayStation is kind of weird. Okay, hopefully that sounds good. I'm hoping the quality will be okay because they've updated the PlayStation firmware. So now instead of choosing like low, medium, and high settings, they let you choose from like 360p, 540p, 720p, and then you can go all the way up to 720 at 60 frames a second. But I figure that's going to eat up too much, so I'm going to try to go with 720 at 30 frames a second. That's what I'm assuming anyway, because it says 720 standard. So I'm assuming that, and then there's 720 60 frames. So I'm assuming standard's 30 frames. But let's hope that works out. And if anybody has any buffering issues or something, let me know, because it's a different quality setting. But we've moved over from Xbox to PlayStation. See what I can get done here. I think I've already got everything ready just to go jump in to Prison of Elders for a little bit. I have a box I've been waiting to open. We'll do that in a little bit. I need the marks, decent amount of money, and then like everything I have is all Prison of Elders. So I want to knock these out, which will help me get up to a high enough light level, hopefully, that I can, like 330 plus, so I can go jump into Rise of Iron. So by the time I'm done with Rise of Iron, I should be up near 340 or more, so that I can go get into the Siva Strike playlist to go up even higher, to get above 350 and such, to start trying to be able to do the raids and stuff and really start pushing higher. So let's just go do that, because the daily and everything is too high. Oh, I was gonna do a clash match, but I might just, well, I might do that to start things off. I'll just see if I can get it done. But yeah, that's 350 lights. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to solo that. But I do need the marks. I'm totally not set up for PvP though. Wait, there we go. There we go. I'm fine with that build for PvP. We're running Shade Step. I only think I got... Oh, I need to go pick up the other bounty. So let's just grab that bounty real quick. Jump into the clash. See if I can get those two bounties knocked out real quick. And then I'll move over to Prison of Elders and take a booster, and that's like 2 hours, and I will do what I can to see if I can knock out all those bounties within that time of the booster. And then by the time that's done, I'll probably be calling the cast. I know it'll only be a short couple hour cast, but I got a lot of work done tonight on other stuff. The bots have been kind of overhauled, all three of them. Actually, four of them now at this point, so they all kind of do a little bit of something the other one doesn't. I have them all linked together, so it's really the only bots you'll see are Gravity Forest, for the most part. Nightbot doing a few things. Moobot is just there for protection. It's the most stable, so I have it just worried about link protection, stuff like that. And then my other bot is just for other little notifications, to be able to put follower notifications in chat and stuff like that.
Confirming available missions.
Nothing that important. There we go. Take that. Get the heal out of here. But I'm just glad I got a lot of stuff done and a lot of stuff updated, so now I can actually play for a little while before I call it a night. See if I can go get my ass kicked in Clash. yeah, I got everything switched over. The bots are all looking really good. All the basically you can just type !help and be able to get to everything. That'll give you the links for everything you need to know. Even for my moderators, it gives them all the stuff they could use too. Which I did set that right, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Making sure that these are both reading right. And I'll check this too. Holy crap, we're in the middle of a match. I can't really hear anything. I gotta change my volume. I go from having a Turtle Beach headset to a Xbox 360 headset.
Only 5 minutes left.
I got a kill and then we got wasted. Okay, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Hopefully that it doesn't come through my microphone. I don't think it will, but gotcha, bitch. Ah. Of course it had to be a shotgunner. Okay, let me make sure that the tweet's coming out alright. Yep. Alright. Test all the links. They all look good. I'm happy with that. I don't even know if I'll be able to get a high enough score with the short match, but oh well. It's getting me adjusted to the screen size being shrunk down by streaming, having chat on the screen and such. I saw a shadow, but it was way too late.
You're in the lead.
No.
A single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a good
Oh.
start.
Well, there's one of them done. Yeah. Okay, one's knocked out of the way, so I just need to actually complete a match with a decent score. I got in that one way too late to really do anything. I went 3-3 though. It's fine with me. But that'll tell you how little I was in the game. 309. Whoop-de-whoop. Man, this does feel so different going from Xbox with the Turtle Beaches, and inline mic, hearing the computer and the game all through my headset, to wearing a 360 headset with a PlayStation controller, hearing my computer, my laptop speakers, and then hearing this tiny little TV monitor speakers for the game. It's all a little wonky for me. But I'm not complaining. I'm just glad I get to play this on both consoles. Rise of Iron, that is. So that's what's nice, to try to get caught up so I don't get too far behind. With my PlayStation compared to my Xbox characters. Because I already have one Xbox character that's already partly through Rise of Iron. He's up to like around 340 something light. I think 341. The rest of my people would easily be 330, probably about 335 or so by now, really, with everything else I've got. But they're all doing really well, and I didn't want to like, rush ahead. I was going to have the chance to play with Red later on tonight, hopefully, if I can actually get on at the same time he's on. If not, hopefully maybe Friday night we might have a chance to play. I'm excited about that. So I don't want to rush way ahead of him. I want to be able to experience some of it with him too, since I'm already quite a bit ahead. So I thought I'd switch it up and play PlayStation tonight. I was hoping I might have a couple other friends to play with, but they're European, and by the time I finished my work, it was already actually pretty late for them too, so it's like, ah. So I haven't really been able to find anybody else. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just stream for a couple hours, at least get a stream in, get some more PlayStation 4 work done, which I'm excited about. I gotta keep myself moving back and forth between the consoles or I get real rusty. Because like you get so used to running around with the sensitivity and everything on Xbox One, and then you switch to a PS4. It's not like it's a drastic difference, but when you're trying to talk about shooters and headshots, it is quite a bit of a difference. So it is good for me to be on both, doing both. That's for sure.
Clash. Alpha team. Engage and execute all targets.
See how many kills we're gonna need to get before this rifle's done. Where the hell did everybody come from? Saw bullets coming from the right, then from the left, and never saw anybody. Then all of a sudden there's a guy right in front of me shooting me. Like, what the hell happened there? It's not what I needed. But then again, I have no idea what this map is. I've never been on this map, so that could be a problem.
Lost the lead.
And there's guys flanking the shit out of us. With shotguns, of course. Oh, goodness. I'm not a fan of this auto rifle either. I'm just trying to get it done for those packages, those sweet packages. Ah, I felt it. I saw it on my mini-map. I'm like, you better get out of here, and I like jumped into a wall and didn't go anywhere. I like jumped right into that thing. It's like, shit. I don't know this map. Totally got owned on it.
Gains the lead. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
Ah. Try to get a flank and pull them off, so you know, at least I pulled them back so my team could still hold that spot. See if I can get up there and throw a super in somebody's face. Ah ha 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 ha! We're gonna flip the spawns, guys. Ah, stupid blade dancer. I almost had him too.
You're in the lead.
Well, this is a hell of a match.
Falling behind. Gains the lead.
At least got the assist. Well, I'm top of the team, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yes. You and your allies move as one. Heavy ammo inbound.
Wow, I got chewed up. Yeah, I stepped right into a Mida. That's a great gun to have on this map too.
Heavy ammo available.
Another blade dancer? Are you kidding me? Ah. Oh, he got lit the fuck up. I don't know what gun that is, but it's like the doctrine just chews you to shit real fast. Are you kidding? Oh, he had heavy. I was like, how the hell did he roast me like that? So, well, he had heavy. Oh, come on, I was around the fucking corner. I hate that feeling. It's like, damn it. No.
You're in the lead. Only 5 minutes left.
Oh, like their whole team was back there and I missed. I've already got 1,500 score, so boom. We're good on that. I still want to go for the win, of course, but...
One final push and victory is yours.
Back to the top of the leaderboards. Yeah, come on, come on. I got this gun finished too.
A single victory doesn't win a war,
Aha! Ha
but
ha
it's a
ha
good
ha
start.
ha!
Good work.
I'll take it. GG. All right. Well, there's all the clash stuff done. All the PvP is done. Damn, I went one under. Ooh, I got a legendary. Matador. Ooh. That might actually be a pretty decent gun to use for PvP. Wish I would have died a little less, but I can deal with that. See, I don't know why my audio is going to the game. I thought my audio was going through the party system. 1 second, let me back out of this. Yeah, I want to make sure I got my stuff. Alright, there we go. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we're back here. I'm gonna check that, make sure my audio is still sounding okay. But that was all the PvP stuff. At least got into a party so that way I'm not gonna be chatting with people. Yep, audio sounds good. We can get rid of this. That's done. It's a hellacious impact. Hammer forged. Rifled barrel, man. Goodness. Small bore even. Nice. Yeah, this is actually really nasty. Oh, and soft ballistics. Yeah, this is actually a really nasty shotgun to hold on to for PvP. I will gladly do so. So might as well equip that. Trying to find anything I need to put XP on, but there's not a whole lot of it. I don't care about a 310 or a 309. That's completed, just not done. These 325s are kind of worth it though. I think I'm holding on to those just in case. Just in case I want something. Switch back. So we're all switched back for the most part. That's okay. Let's. Good chunks. When that's gone, that'll all move up, that's fine. What was that, a fire shotgun? Still like the stolen will, but the Matador is... Stolen will is really good for PvE. But I like the Matador, the way it looks, that roll for PvP for sure. We're up to 324 with... I thought I was 532. But now it looks like I'm... What's different? Oh, was it my helmet that's different? No, not really. Oh, my gloves. There we go. I knew there was something wrong. Alright, now we're 532. Which, I wouldn't mind having more strength if I was going to be running Night Stalker constantly, but I'm not quite so sure about that with the new stuff that's come out, so I'll just go ahead and think that's alright. No, fuck it, I'm going to open this thing up. Let's do it. This is all the possible shit I can get out of it. It's like I'd love to be able to get some stuff to be able to make my Hawk Moon look all crazy. So let's try it. Let's see. Nope, I'm not feeling it. That was going to be invective or something. I watch it be invective now. Come on, Hawk Moon. Bam! Special ops, isn't that for the Mida? Yeah, Mida. Damn. That's cool though, but don't need it. And I got 2 Vanguard. Well, I'd rather have Vanguard than Crucible, so... Meh, I was really hoping I would be able to get some, the Prison of Elders, but the Vanguard will work. Let's go check the book real quick. I'm not sure what I think it was complete. Yeah, I already done that. Claim the reward. What is the preview here? Oh, some armor. One per character, huh? Oh, so you can... Yeah, okay, so you can do this with all your other characters. That's good to know. I hadn't really paid that much attention. Okay, let's see what crazy awesomeness we get. Holy Jesus. $340. I don't know if I really like the way they look. Days of Iron Grips, though, but you can put designs and effects. It is pretty cool, I will give it that. Throws my build way the hell off, though. Well, not way off, but it does throw it off. Yeah, let's just use the Titan one right now. I give no shits. Because if I can get these packages again with other characters, we can move that. Alright, I'm set up pretty good for Prison of Elders then, 327. I can move all that stuff with Destiny Item Manager. What was my faction stuff? We don't have anything close, do we? Yeah, Prison of Elders is actually really close to hitting level 2. The rest is all about half. It all looks good to me. Yeah, let's Prison of Elders it up. I go back to the reef, check to see if there's any other bounties I can grab while I move some stuff around here in Item Manager. fine. Yeah, we can put these up just for the time being.
Incoming to growth achievement. I have instant. Ready? Confirmed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the rest of those.
Do you have the bounties to return, Guardian?
Not that big of a deal, but I grabbed them, so.
Ask away. That should get the job done.
Ooh, blue to a purple. Not like the others. Let's see if it's a decent roll. The rest of everything else is okay. The Mida is pretty cool. The Spec Ops one is probably one of my favorites. I just don't have a Mida on my PS4 yet, so that's kind of a bummer.
Can't keep me out. Well, I hope you have something of interest.
Alright, let's see here. What did I get? 333. Very tempted to put that on the Hawk Moon already. I'll just throw it on the hung jury. Save the exotic shard for now. So that put me all the way up to 328. Nice. We'll run Hawk Moon for now. It's only one difference. So I think I'll go with that. Let's go with the invisibility. Rest of those nades, my setup's okay. Yeah, killing tethered drops orbs. And we'll shade step it up. Not too well. Yeah, I'm not too worried about needing Keen Scout and Prison of Elders. No treasure to hunt inside there, and it's regular radar is good enough to know if it's coming from left or right or front and back kind of thing, so. Okay, so we do have a booster ready. Shazam! Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. I did end up with a 333 out of that, which helps. So now my hung jury's 333, that's nice. Trudell, what's going on, man? Good morning, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's... Now that we've got that done... You still get sterling chests from that? Did not know. I need those marks, though. That's for sure. Definitely need those fucking marks. Not much happening over there. Yeah, kind of same here. I've been back and forth. I haven't really been staying where my computers and my consoles, my streaming, my internet, all that is. I've actually been staying out at my dad's a lot, and he has no internet. There's no Wi-Fi of any kind. It's way out in the country, so there's nothing that I can get for internet. I can tether my phone, but I have really shitty cell signal, so I can't really do much. Like maybe try to like update some statuses on social media or something isn't too bad, but I can't really watch any videos. Hell, even GIFs take a while to load. So I obviously can't cast or anything from out there. I don't have any equipment out there. I just bring my laptop with me and tether it if I really need to, so I can at least remote in or do something. Oh, round 3. Let's do this. What? Because it's void stuff, right? Right? Void abilities. This is really not a nice place to be. So these guys are on the last round, and might need to change things up.
Taken inbound.
But we had a nasty flood here a couple weeks ago. It really changed my local, or my regular streaming setup got all screwed. So it's moved over into a temporary setup. Have some orbs, my friends. So the flood really screwed me up. I wasn't able to, I'm like in a totally temporary setup. I'm like over on a kitchen table with a little monitor with all my stuff hodgepodged, wires everywhere, using my laptop as for my streaming alerts and everything to watch chat. Roasty toasty. Stay alive, stay alive. Oh, I hit it. Just kind of fucked me up at the same time.
They are dead. You are not.
Good work. GG's. But yeah, I've been just trying to kind of get by and then staying at my dad's. When I come home, I just do what I can on my computers. Try to keep up with the community and see if I can get a cast in before I end up having to go back the next day. Try to babysit my daughter and all that kind of craziness. Life just being gnarly. Having a hard time kind of keeping up with everything. But staying positive, doing my best. Meow. Oh, I didn't take my booster.
Round 4. Darkness has
Alright, we can get this done. Get it done. Managed to get a bunch of shit done tonight. Feeling happy about it. Trying to fit in a stream, make it worth it. What's going on, James? Welcome, man. Thanks for coming by, sir. Sit on the fuck down. Sit on the fuck down. That was a hell of a drag shot. Not too much. Yeah, I was working on bots all night. I'm sure if you saw in the Discord, I posted in the mod room and everything to let everybody know all the new changes. Managed to get a bunch of work done. Was trying to work on my website, my CSS, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I've done a lot for tonight. Why don't I go cast for an hour or two before I wrap it up? So I'm trying to get caught up with PlayStation 4, keep it up with the Xbox. Because thanks to everybody that donated and got me Rise of Iron for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and then I also managed to get a 3-month subscription to PlayStation Plus. So now I can do this. I can play matchmaking and play with friends and stuff. So I'm excited I can actually play with people on PS4 again. That dude on it. Oh shit. Oh. Thinking I got my triple jump for some dumb reason. Alright, that guy's already on it.
Success, Guardian. Success. Taken come. Want your light.
Come on now, come on now.
For dinner.
Ooh, wow, there's one behind me. That is not good. And then he ran right in there and died himself. That's a nasty spot to be. Holy shit. I'm coming, my dude. Where the holy hell am I? Anyone underneath me? Thanks for the help, Mr. AFK guy.
You have done it. Victory well earned.
Alright, got it in engram mode. Destiny item manager is good to go.
Retreat to airlock.
Wish I had 3 of coins, but I don't. Need to buy some from Zer. Get rid of any green crap that I'm picking up. Put a wall on the boost.
Final round awaits.
Texas, the betrayed.
The betrayed! Hoo-ha-ha! This Bass 5-6. Oh, I tried to block too. I dropped a bunch of orbs though. They were all still tethered for quite a while. It's a good place to use it, that's for sure. Now if the other guy can just stay alive while getting shot at by a million people. Almost there, man, almost there. I don't know why the hell I spawned inside, that was weird. Hello? Bullets? Where the fuck are my bullets? Oh my god. I actually used my sword like I was supposed to. Ah, I got sniped. Almost got jumped out of the way. The guy went for the revive. The other dude's like, man, I'm gonna stay the hell away. These guys are just going in there ham with fucking swords. Well, no more ammo. is it so laggy? Why there's... Oh, the guy's not moving. Ah, I saw him too late and I swung the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Did he drop me an exotic? Is that an exotic? Please get me up, guys. I think he dropped me an exotic. Ah. I mean, I'm sure I'll still get it in the mail, but I want to pick it up. I want to pick it up.
Go back to airlock. Yes.
Or is it just a green? It's just a green. That's what I thought. I was like, I didn't use the 3 of coins. That'd be amazing if he just decided to drop an exotic. Let's switch it up. Switch it up, switch it up.
It is sweet. You have one. Treasure waits below. It calls to you, yes?
Take those coins. I need them coins. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Kind of like my other helmets better, but this thing did have the higher light level. I didn't want to infuse it because it actually isn't a bad one, so. Damn, that guy died 22 times. Holy shiza. Okay, I thought I was going in there ham dying 5 times. That dude went in there dying 22. Holy shit. There's another treasure box. Hooray. We'll let this role play another one at least before I take a break, because I'm just about an hour in. Like I said, I'll play until this booster's over. I can't really think of anything else that I was going to do. I can't remember if there was a bounty or something. I think I was going to go to the Dreadnought just to kill one of those things to the Agronaut rune, just for fun. And that's probably when I'll call it. So I knew it'd be just kind of a short stream here in the morning. It's kind of at a weird time. I'm hoping that I'm going to be starting more around midnight central and stream like right there midnight to like 4 in the morning or so, like late night. And then I'll be done and can do a couple hours of work before my dad's here to pick me up after he gets off work. 'Cause he works real close and he works nights. So he can drop me off here when he goes to work around 11. I can get my shit together and try to be streaming by midnight. And then he picks me up around 8:30 in the morning, so it gives me just about 9 hours.
Return to prison of elders. Much
To kind of stream and work. But right now I got a lot more work ahead of me than I do streaming, so I'm doing the work first and then getting into the streaming. Gotta remember I'm using the Scout, not the Hawk Moon, so. Thanks, James. Yeah, like, I'll get it sorted out. I'll get it figured out here eventually. We'll get a system going. Be a little bit more routine. I'm dying to be a little bit more consistent. Nice. They give me some heavy right off the bat. The guy cleared the snipers on that side. Bunch of fucking heavy.
Taken come for your night.
But I really need to get a lot of the work done. I got a lot of work done on the bots tonight, and then I need to get stuff done for the site. Oh, I thought that was gonna get me. I thought it was gonna get me.
Servants of Oryx, approach. Want your night.
I know how that goes, man. I definitely know how that goes, James. It's like trying to work, pay bills, stay out of debt, and then get what you need for your setup, and then set up, and then do what you're trying to do. It's a lot of shit at once. See if we can find a group
Well
in this next place to be able to get me some more kills.
Need you back in airlock, Guardian.
I knew I had a bunch of these bounties and like just grind them all. See if I can get my light level up as high as I can, so that the next time I jump on PlayStation, it's just Rise of Iron the whole time. Yeah, I should be able to hit this and get a package. That package definitely guarantees me some year 3 items, which will be really nice to have, either for infusion materials or for stuff that I don't own yet. I don't know if you guys can hear me vaping, but I'm afraid to keep muting myself because I'm afraid I'm going to forget to unmute myself. But I don't have any nicotine in it, it's just for flavor, it's just to kind of calm my ADHD and OCD down. Because that's why I've been working on a million different projects all night, trying to actually get stuff accomplished instead of just doing 25 different things and getting 10% of all of it done instead of doing 2 or 3 things and getting 100% of it done. So yeah, I'm vaping my ass off just to calm the OCD down, but there's no nicotine or anything, and it's just for that flavor. And it's not even anything special, it's fucking strawberry.
Seek mines, destroy them, or die.
Come on. Okay, we gotta destroy the mines. got it.
Success, Guardian. Success.
About ready for
Servants
another
of
tether.
Oryx, approach. Want your light.
Haven't used any special.
Destroy mines or die. Your choice.
Go for that body shot and make them wiggle, and then just light them the fuck up. Guy used a galley on it.
Success. You have done it. Enemies die. You live.
You live.
Done. Need you back in airlock, Guardian.
I should probably switch to quiver just because.
Round 3. Darkness advances. Taken approach. Imprison me, yes. Fight and win.
Alright, so quiver's on, so let's see if I can actually get 3 flat kills with it. Let me miss absolutely everybody. Where the hell? Now everything's despawning on, and that's why I missed everything. Well, that's not a good place to be.
Taken approach. Kill or be killed. Lines must be dismantled or dead.
Alright guys, I'm going for the alphas. I'll let him clear these out. Looks like we got a guy on alpha, so plenty of sword. God damn, there's heavy ammo everywhere.
Success, Guardian. Success.
Okay, so I gotta try to get more kills with grenades, smoke, and
Dismantle mines, yes. Or
swords are slashing.
Success, Guardian. Success.
Won't see any more. Think we are done.
Your victory tells the tale. Retreat to airlock.
Man, I'm really having a hard time with the void abilities. Killing enemies is almost done. Precision shots and then heavy weapons. Okay. He walked back into it, that was nice. Hey, Crypt, what's going on, man? Yeah, long time no see, dude. Life has not been too kind to me in 2016. I've had a hard time. But I've not given up. I'm still fighting for it every day. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Take an approach. Kill or be killed.
I'm just trying to get into the swing of my PlayStation 4 again.
Minds must
I hadn't had PlayStation Plus for quite some time.
success.
Boy, we're stomping through this shit.
Take an advance on your position.
Just playing a lot of games, enjoying Rise of Iron. Nice, man. Yeah, Rise of Iron is sick. I've gotten to play at least a little bit of it. Decent start to it on. And I'm getting lit up over here. I'm done. On Xbox One, I was really humbled. The Destiny community and the Gravity Forest community rallied behind me and helped me get and helped me get Rise of Iron for both Xbox One. That's all I was trying to get, was the $30 for Xbox One, because all my financial plans fell the hell apart this month and I wasn't able to do anything. I would have had to give it up buying diapers and food for my daughter. and I can't do that obviously for a video game. So I was like, oh man, I don't know what to do, and I decided to go ahead and ask for a fundraiser. I usually don't do it very often. And they rallied behind me, and I managed to get not only the $30 for Xbox One, but I also got enough for PlayStation 4, and then I even had enough to get 3 months of PlayStation Plus for PS4. So now I can play with people on PS4 again. I got Rise of Iron on both consoles. So I'm incredibly humbled. I'm still amazed that the kindness and generosity of people blew me the hell away. And so now I'm really excited that I can play on PlayStation again now, and be able to play with everyone on Xbox and PlayStation again.
A servant of Oryx hungers, guardian.
Yeah, I think I had seen you on when I've just been on recently. I wanted to throw poison at him. I didn't want to hopefully get some kills with that. So where's those beautiful orbs at? Ah, way too many snipers on that side. Couldn't get to cover. Look at all them snipers. Be careful, my friend. Okay, let's how about we get the fuck out of here. Is it done?
Enemies die. You live.
I was pretty sure I heard him explode. Hurrah, Dizzle!
Need you back in airlock, guardian.
You only dropped a tiny little ammo pack for me. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out new stuff. We had a flood, really fucked up my setup and everything. Now I'm in a temporary setup upstairs, and trying to switch between Xbox and PlayStation takes me like an hour to switch the cables and move everything. It's kind of a bitch. But at least they weren't damaged in the flood. Worst flood that this area has like probably ever seen. My wife's father had lived right here for 55 years, and he's never seen a flood that bad. Ever. Well, this is legendary. And yeah, we had about a foot of water in our basement. It did damage a bunch of our stuff. We lost some of our daughter's baby shower stuff and some of her baby stuff, which was pretty sad. But luckily, I didn't lose any computer equipment or gaming equipment. I got it all shut off in barely enough time. Barely got the surge protectors off the ground, got everything shut down and unplugged before the water rised high enough to fry everything. So being in a temporary setup, and then I've been out helping my dad a lot, so I've been staying out at his house, which has absolutely no internet, no possible internet's way out in the country at all. So then he's been giving me rides back and forth back to my place to be able to actually try to get some of my work done in cast and stuff. So it's like not only am I in a weird temporary setup, but then I'm also at a weird time frame, and I'm kind of at the whim of other people because I don't have a car right now that's running. So I can't drive myself back and forth whenever I want. So it's just kind of like, it's really kind of put my streaming schedule at the whim of other people, and that's been a bitch. Because then when I do get back here, I have so much work that I'm still trying to get done, being a content creator and getting all my gears going, working together, that by the time I work on stuff and then go to stream, he's about here to pick me up. So it's like, and then if I stream all night and don't do any work, then I feel even more behind because maybe another day or two before I can get out here and do more work. It's just life, man. It's been a bitch. 2016's just been kicking me in the balls, but I just keep getting back up, dusting myself off, and going right back at it. And by damn, I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get it done somehow, some way. But alright, I'm an hour and a half in. Let me take a quick, like, 3-5 minute break here, get something to drink, get up, move around, because I shouldn't be sitting this long. And then I'll be back. I still have probably an hour or so left on my thing. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes left on my booster. So I'm just going to run that out, and when that's out, I'll probably call it. Because I ended up working like all night for the most part and got a lot of stuff done on my bots. If you type !help, that pretty much lets you navigate like everything on my bots. You can find all the commands, everything you want, all the fun stuff, all the important stuff, whatever. Even my mods can use it and everything. I kind of always had it, but I hadn't updated it with all the new commands and everything for a while, so I was really happy to get that done. So I did get a lot of work done. It's just my cast is going to be rather short. But alright, I'm good on that, and I only have 6 engrams in the vault right now. At least that's what Destiny Item Manager says. I needed those marks really bad. So we've gotten 2 of them done. And that's just killing champions, so I need to do another 4 runs. So grenade kills. And then that's Challenge of Elders, and that's Arc ability. So I have to finish the Void. Finish the Void before I can go to the Arc. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to that too. Yeah, see if I can knock all those out. I've already got a package, and this ought to help me get pretty close to almost getting another one. And then those things are what's going to help me get to high enough flight level, which I'm already high enough level to start Rise of Iron. But if I could get up over 330 into the 340s, then I can really solo it without too much damn trouble. And then by the time I've soloed Rise of Iron and moved on, I'll be ready for the Strike playlist, which will allow me to really get the good stuff. So That's what I'm trying to do. It's really tempting to just go jump into Rise of Iron, but I did get a good taste of it last night with streamed about 5-6 hours because of course the servers were down, of Xbox Rise of Iron. So I actually got a lot of it right at launch day, so I feel happy with that. Now it's like, okay, now let's see, now that I got PlayStation Plus and stuff, I can go do Prison of Elders and Strikes and stuff. So I'm like, let me run this stuff, try to get some packages, get this light level up so that this character can do the same. So that way if someone's like, hey, I want to play Rise of Iron with you, it doesn't matter if it's PlayStation or Xbox, I can play both. So I feel the same way, James. I know what you mean, man. Already done 2 exotic weapon quests. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm dying to get some new stuff. I know one of my buddies, Red, got the Trespasser from, I think probably from a 3 of Coins drop, which is pretty cool. I haven't got any new exotics on Xbox or PlayStation yet. I don't have any 3 of Coins on PlayStation, so that really hurts me there. So I have to wait to get higher to get to any of the quests. And I have plenty of 3 of Coins on Xbox, but I was doing the storyline stuff and didn't know when to use them or not, so I didn't end up with any exotics. But okay, guys, I'll shut up. I'll take a break. I'll be right back, and we'll get back into this because my booster's burning away. See you guys in a second. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, Crypt. No, you lost everything, didn't you? You went all in, and you're the only one that didn't that didn't make it out alive. The guy that bought all the guns and armor went in there and died, and the rest of us were like, we'll just take the money and leave. Let me jump back into this while stuff is burning. See if it play about another hour and a half. Once the booster burns off, might do like one other quick thing at the Dreadnought just to get it done. Just things trying to catch up best I can with PlayStation character. Oh, what's going on, Intoxicated? What's up, man? Shit, I'm in the middle of something. I was gonna try to... There. Toss you some seeds, man, so you at least have something to keep betting on.
Minds must be dismantled.
Hey, Cynical, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, yeah. Still playing the Destiny, man. Hell, Rise of Iron just came out a day ago. Tuesday. So, now there's a bunch of new content. The community helped me raise money to be able to get both the Xbox and PlayStation versions. And get my PlayStation Plus renewed. So now I can play with anybody. Well, I'm trying to get my character up high enough level so that I can play with anybody on any system with anything, which is really nice.
You have done it.
1717.
More enemies have been unleashed. Minds must be dismantled or dead.
Oh, thanks, Crypt. I appreciate it. I mean, if you want to run Prison of Elders with me, you're welcome to. If I had enough crew, I think Intoxicated might want to play too. If the three of us are together, we could go run Challenge of Elders. I'm down with that. I could use some of those goodies. But of course, you need a 3-man fire team for it. That's why I'm just doing. Nobody's going for it. Like, I'll let this guy fight. Let's hope he's got that.
Success. You have done it.
Donnerino.
You live. Well done.
Oh, she's doing great, Cynical. Thanks for asking, man. She turns 2 here in October.
Retreat
Goodness, just a
to
few weeks away, barely a month away. Oh, just a little under a month away. She'll be 2. She's walking and talking and jumping and stomping. Little girl goes 200 miles an hour 24/7. She's built like a Panzer tank, just like her daddy. I love spending time with her. I love being a dad. Yeah, she's doing great, man. She has really good manners, says please and thank you. She even says, "I'm sorry." Now it's the most adorable thing. She'll bump into you, be like, "I sorry." It is the cutest thing in the world. But if she really wants something, she'll say please, and if she really wanted something, you give it to her, she'll say thank you. She's really well mannered for technically a 1-year-old. But she's a people lover. Unlike me, I have a lot of social anxiety and everything. She likes to go out and run around, do all kinds of stuff. She's more like her mom in that sense. More of a social butterfly. Sit the fuck down. Damn it, it died right as I threw my melee. Oh, come on, I shot that thing.
Be ready. More enemies on the way. Intercept important target, or you die.
Everybody's going all in.
Success, Guardian.
Blasted his brains clear across the fucking arena. Naughty's doing good. She's been working as a black car chauffeur. She doesn't actually drive limos, but she drives like Mercedes, Chrysler 300s, Jaguars, Escalades. She picks up the Chiefs and Royals players and their families from the airport and stuff like that. The work's been a little spotty here and there. It's just trying to get into it and get with the right company so that she can. I was like, I'm gonna hit that thing at least. Shit out of ammo. But if we can ever get things completely in order, she stands to be making decent amount of money, enough to get us out of living month to month off my disability check, which would be fucking amazing. I've never lived a life. I've been on disability since I was a kid, so it'd be really, really nice if she can hit things off it. But she's been doing it since May. She was just going to be like a concierge at a hotel, working their stuff, but that hotel gig really went sour and went bad, and not on her fault of any kind. It was the guy that was setting it up and promoting it and all that good shit. He really didn't do a good job, and the company was losing money on it, so they couldn't afford to pay her to be there and do it anymore, and they shut it down. So she was working a 9-to-5, 45-hour-a-week job, making pretty good money for like about a month, and then after that, they wanted her to get her chauffeur's license and everything, just so that if she was at the concierge or something and somebody needed a quick ride to the airport or downtown or whatever, she could technically legally do it if no other drivers were available. And so she ended up getting it, but then when the concierge shit fell through, then that's all she had left was to be a driver too. So then she's been being a full-time chauffeur since. But of course, a lot of that's trying to build up client base and stuff like that, which she shares a lot of client base with other people, but that's usually when they're like, okay, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, so I can't give my normal client a ride. So do you mind giving, you know what I mean? So her work has been kind of erratic. There's been a couple weeks where she's made pretty decent money, and then there's been other weeks where she makes nothing. And then the company changed and went from paying her for that week on that Friday to paying her every 2 weeks for the 2 weeks prior, which really screwed up our finances and what money we had when to pay what bills and stuff like that. It definitely threw a wrench in our gears, but you know, we'll get by it. It's just rough time right now. That's why I'm just trying to keep on trucking. My dad's need help and stuff out at his place. Freaking parents are going through a divorce after 37 years of marriage. So I've been trying to help my dad out, and he's been helping me out for the most part as well. But when I go out and stay at his house, like I said, there's no internet or nothing, and that sucks. So then I'm not able to stream. The only thing I can kind of do is I can use my cell phone to tether my laptop. He took those shots and didn't die? Are you kidding me? Time to run.
Success. You have done it.
And so when I'm tethered to my laptop, the only thing I can basically do is do social media updates and stuff. I can kind of check on my computers and remote them. That's about as much as I can do. It's still kind of hard to do with that crappy cell signal. If I had good cell signal, it'd be a little different, but cell signal's horrible. It's real spotty. So trying to like even download a GIF and like let alone a movie clip or anything on Facebook or Twitter or whatever is really difficult. So I just do my best with it. But then Windows 10 likes to screw me and just update my computers when it feels like it. So then when they update, of course they reboot, and when they reboot, I'm not able to control them remotely anymore. It's like, you bastards. Damn, that's not good. We had two of us go down that fast. Yeah, this guy's probably gonna go down if he doesn't watch it. I mean, I know I know you're killing things, dude, but are you even on a point? Yeah, you probably didn't get to the point at all, did you? Oh, you might.
Success, Guardian.
How do I get the upgrade shit out of my way so I can actually see my health bar, please? Thank you. Ka-da-doom. Okay, I can catch up on chat here. So I'm trying not to repeat myself too much. I've kind of said that same story to like all the people that have come by and hung out tonight, so I end up repeating it. Piglet, what's going on, man?
Retreat to airlock.
Yay, Crip survived that time. It doubled up on it, nice. That's awesome, guys. Oh yeah, the new DLC is sick, man. I haven't got. I mean, I can't wait to get in for get ready for the raid and everything. Like, that's why I'm trying to work so hard on my PlayStation character. I haven't had PlayStation Plus for a while, so I haven't been able to play Prison of Elders or anything like that with matchmaking. I can't team up with the fire team or anything. I have to do basically play solo missions, which trying to upgrade your light level by just doing solo story missions, it's about fucking impossible. So I kind of haven't really played much Destiny on PS4 for a while. But the community was amazing. Destiny community and the Gravity Force community was totally amazing. That the white thing's already here. I wonder what we're gonna do this match or that round. They helped me raise the funds to be able to get helped me raise the funds to get both Rise of Iron on Xbox and PlayStation. And then I got my PlayStation Plus renewed, so I'm excited as hell. That triple tap, though. Took that ogre out in one clip. Some orbity orbs. Where's the witch? I thought that was the other hunter's poison. Yeah, drop me some orbs, dude. Oh, that was a cursed. I just heard a thrall next to me and I meleeed. I didn't know it was a cursed. Alright, Cynical, thanks for coming by, man. It's good to see you again, dude. For real. I hope you take it easy, sir. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hopefully I can keep my streaming schedule somewhat a routine so I can be back streaming like I would like to. Life's making it hard, but you know. But have a good day, man. Thanks for coming by, for real. For reals. That's going down for real. Yeah, my PSN is the same. If you do exclamation point GT, you can get all my infos. But it's fail seed everywhere. You guys just dropping shit for me everywhere. Shut the hell up. Ain't even dealing with that. Wow, that ogre roasty toasted me. Need more exotics, I know that feeling. At least on PlayStation 4. I have basically every exotic on Xbox. Except for the brand new ones, of course, from Rise of Iron, obviously. I don't have all those yet. But on PlayStation, I only have this one hunter character. Like that ought to end it.
They are dead.
You are not. See if there's any orbs over here. 3 exotics in 2 days, nice. Well, is that from doing the quest though, man?
Back to airlock. Yes.
They like say that now if they were drops from 3 of coins and stuff, yeah, like I get you. Like, but it's like doing the quest for them is like, well, yeah, you can bust those out pretty quick. Like, when taking king ones, you could pretty much do like 3 or 4 of them a day if you wanted to. I'm not like trying to give you any shit. I'm just saying like the exotic quests, like once you know what they are and the steps, it isn't hard to blast through them. But when you're just hoping for RNG to drop you one, it's more of a bitch.
Reward awaits below, champion.
Another legendary out of it, some coins. I need those coins because that's why I need to be able to buy 3 of coins. Barrel. Yeah, I'll pick you guys up here, like since this is over. If you guys want to, we can run Challenge of Elders or we can just run Prison of Elders. I don't really care. Nostalgic trip quest. That's awesome. That's pretty much what a lot of Rise of Iron has been so far, is a nostalgic trip. I mean, you start where you started originally. Let's see here. How do I invite you guys to the party? Hold on, guys. Let me get you in the party. Okay. You guys' chat is not going through my headset. That's really weird. Hold on. No problem, Piglet. For sure, though, we'll have to play now that I actually have PlayStation Plus again. I'll be switching back and forth between both of them. Where the hell do I go to change that stuff? Because things have all changed. Okay, I can hear you guys through my headset, but it's just so quiet I can't really hear. And no, that's fine. I'm not sure where they... I can hear you guys talking barely, but I can't. Like I can hear voices, but I literally can't even make out anything you guys are saying. I have all my stuff like cranked as loud as it. Well, do I? Maybe that's the problem. All right, maybe I had that volume down. I have like 5 volume bars to move.
Well, plus the in-game volume also just goes over everything else. So.
Yeah, it's just like, well, I have the volume control of the PlayStation, volume control of my adapter, volume control of my headset, and I have to make sure like all 3 of them are working together here.
I have my sound at like 50%, otherwise people can't hear anything. So.
Yeah, the audio on PlayStation is meh. I can't wait till I'm able to just run a streaming PC, and then I can just have people hook their headsets up to the computer and just join via Discord.
Discord or yeah.
And then you can control the volume so much better.
Can we go to the
Yeah.
need to pick up those signals?
Well, here we can go back real quick. I probably should check my engrams. I just have a booster going, so I was trying to be quick about it. Yeah, no problem, Piglet. I'd be glad to help you out, man. What are your guys' light levels?
337. Looks like I'm currently the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, if you guys want to do Challenge of Elders, we could knock that out. It's a lot faster and a lot more points than doing Prison of Elders. I just don't know if you guys are familiar with doing it.
I have not done Challenge of Elders yet.
Just have to get as much as precision kills as possible.
Yeah, and that's just for the high, trying to get the high score. The high
Okay.
score with precision kills isn't too bad. Is that what it is this week? I hadn't even looked. Yeah, precision kills. Yeah, so just go for headshots. And basically all you do is you hurt the boss a little bit until reinforcements come out. And then you just headshot every single one of them that you can. Just kill them all. And then when the reinforcements are all gone, you go back and hurt the boss a little bit more until more reinforcements. You just rinse repeat until the boss is dead. And then once you've done that, you'll probably have gotten your high score. And then you just speed run it to get your cumulative, which doesn't take long. But then we're like guaranteed exotics and stuff at that point. So that's why it's so much more worth it than doing the Prison of Elders. The Prison of Elders actually takes way longer. You can speed run Challenge of Elders with a decent team in about 4 or 5 minutes the most. If you're really good and everyone knows what they're doing and are used to what map it's on, it's about 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So,
Maps, it's more like you have to be really familiar with the maps so that something is going wrong. Okay, nothing went wrong. Yeah. Set contacting to Destiny.
yeah, I had a little bit of lag
Yeah.
myself. And it could be that we're like,
Might be a bit of server overload.
I was gonna say both of you guys are overseas, right? You guys are, and then I'm in the States. That might be a problem.
I don't think that is a problem, because like their servers are pretty good, but the problem is just that there are too many people online.
Well, I'm saying like it'll link, like since I'm the party leader, it's gonna give me a North American server, and then it's gonna make you guys connect to the North American server. And so since you're in Europe, you guys are gonna have latency, because there's tons and tons of servers to be connected to, not just like one. So, like for example, if you guys were the party leader or something, then I would be connecting to European servers. So it's like you kind of have to figure out who has the best internet connection to try to reach clear across the ocean for it. Still got 40 minutes on my thing to burn. That'll help out a lot. I won't mess with my engrams right now because I'm pretty sure I got plenty of space. Wait, it said I had a package, and I don't think it ever gave it to me. Let me check the post, man. And then I'm good to go if you guys are.
I'm good.
Alright. I just wanted to check nothing went there.
I see that the wobble is ready because he's just jumping off all the time.
Alright, Piglet. Take it easy, man. Good luck with whatever what you got going on, man. We'll catch you next time. Just hit me up and I'll help you with quests or whatever, man. Hell, I'll probably need help with the stuff on PlayStation as well. I've needed to do this on PlayStation. I've never had a crew to do it, so this character needs it. This is going to help me a lot too. Sniper rifles and swords are usually two of your favorite things. Swords to be able to just, like when you get clobbered by a bunch of ads, just pull out the sword and start slicing them down, and then sit there and just dump on the boss with sniper rifles. And then since this is precision kills, probably go with a hand cannon or a scout so that you can just sit there and just thump as many precision kills as you can. Not like you have to go with that stuff, but that's just usually kind of like a good rule of thumb if you're trying to run through Prison of Elders pretty cool, or pretty fast. I read Piglet's thing and said cool instead of fast. Alright, dude, take it easy, dude. We'll see you later, man.
This is a good setup of team.
Is it the Holy Trinity? Is that what we are?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Titan, Warlock, Hunter. Perfect. Just gonna lower my game volume. There we go.
Yay, my video exported to YouTube. Hooray. I was like, why the hell is my phone going off? Alright, just go for precision kills and don't get shot by the boss. And then once all the ads are dead, then we'll start damaging the boss. Shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, fuck. I mean, it's a pressure field. What if...
You guys aren't used to this, boss, I take it?
I got stuck in some field.
Yeah, he has a vision. If you're caught in the vision and it goes off, it puts you in a bubble. Man, I can't hear you at all. But it's okay, like, I can deal with it. It's just... I can hear a voice, but I can't make out any of the words. Like I said, it's the first time I've really tried to mess with it on my end. It's probably the mix I have between party and game chat or something on the PlayStation. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not very versed in running PlayStation parties and whatnot. Yeah, see that beam that he tries to hit you with? See, he makes that noise and there'll be a green...
He hit me with.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's alright, fellas. We got this. Time isn't really a thing. It's just trying to get the precision kills. And stay out of the boss's view. Just usually always try to make sure you have cover. He's doing it. Yeah, so you can usually... You get used to hearing the sound. And there's just like a blue beam that'll go from him to you. Alright, is all the ads dead?
He got me.
Alright, I think all the ads are dead, so just shoot him until it said reinforcements. There you go, stop damaging. Okay, now they're gonna come out of the spawn holes. Just be ready for them. Yeah, try to make sure you get as many precisions as you can.
Yep. Doing my best.
Bubbles, watch it. Damn it. Like, my bullet reg has been horrible tonight.
I'll get you.
Yeah, like I said, guys, don't worry too much about time or nothing like that. It's not a big deal. It's just getting precision kills and then just not getting bubbled by the boss. I think this side's clear of ads. You just kind of use your radar and move around and see if you see anything red. And if you don't see any red on your radar, then it's time to shoot the boss. But I think there might be a couple more ads out here. Alright. Okay, watch the bubble.
Yeah, he got me immediately.
Reinforcements. And you can help each other with the bubbles too. If you see your buddy get caught in a bubble, you can shoot his bubble to help him get out of it sooner.
I figured out it. So I start shooting bubbles bottle as well.
Did you run out of the bubble?
So he's hitting those precision on them.
I was gonna say, don't use a sword inside a bubble. You'll just throw yourself out of the bubble, and then you're really screwing yourself. Because you don't want to fall out of the bubble. Yeah, you don't want to be doing any regular kills. If you're killing things regularly, you're doing it wrong. If you're not, like, you gotta kill everything with a precision shot. Like, that's the whole point. Or we'll never make it to the high score. And then basically we're wasting our time at that point. Because cumulative, you can just run through and just... The boss would have been dead by now if we would have all been sitting there with 3 snipers dumping on him.
The bubble loves you, man, bubble.
Because you can see it really well. If you look towards the boss, you'll have a big old beam on you. And you just break the beam behind something until you hear him pop, and then once he pops, you can get back out. Alright, you guys seen it? Okay, here comes reinforcements.
Fuck's sake. Damn it. There we go. How's that a miss on precision? Oh god, for fuck's sake.
I say we're doing really low on the scoring too.
Precision has never been my strong suit.
Yeah, that's why it's best just to get like a scout rifle and then just sit there and make sure all your shots just hit them right in the solar plex. And if they scrunch down, shoot them in the head and they'll go berserk, and when they go berserk they'll stand up and chase you, and then that's when you can get another precision shot on them on their midsection. Alright, that wave may be done too. What's the boss looking like? He's under half. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time. I don't know if we're gonna, because we gotta be averaging a little bit, because there's only 3 rounds, and if we have to hit 30,000 we pretty much need to hit 10,000 a round, and we haven't even hit 5. So yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's a goblin with no head. Can't risk eating him now. Come on, show your plexus.
Yeah, just keep shooting the bubble, man. Just don't stop. Just stand there and shoot it and shoot it and shoot it and shoot it, and then eventually it'll pop.
Oh my god.
All the ads dead.
I just fire one rocket between each time we take out all the ads.
Yeah, we might as well just speed run this, because we're not anywhere fucking close to getting high score.
Alright, unloading.
Yeah, we didn't even clear 4,000.
You are not. Go back to airlock. Yes.
Make sure you can grab any ammo or whatever you need. Any orbs, those help. Because we can just go through it like normal. It's fine with me, guys. We can get the cumulative. At least. Because it'll take a run or two, but... Because speed runs, like I said, if everyone has a sniper rifle and you just unload on the boss, like that stuff's over so quick, it's stupid.
I think I do.
I can just unload with this Gallarhorn.
It's because I just getting stuck into the
Round 2.
It happens. I mean, if you're not used to this, like I said, it's a little bit of a learning curve because there's more mechanics involved. This boss sucks, so you know.
I hate this guy.
We have to take out the... There's 3 flares that are scions that have colored scarves, so to speak.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. I'm supposed to get it.
We gotta find the void flare. Does anybody have anything with void? I have
Yeah, my sniper.
I have a sniper. Because we just need somebody to pop his shields and then the other two guys can fight him. I just got meleeed to death. Too bad it isn't super kills. Super kills is one of the easiest. Okay, now it's the arc flare. The arc flare is right up here in front of him. Somebody
I don't
can
have
help.
anything with arc on me.
We don't have anything with arc. Nobody.
Maybe I can swap to my sword.
I'm dead. You have to be careful with your sword out there. That's for sure. That stomp will end you quick. We got to kill the flares or we have no chance. That's a solar flare. Okay, arc's done. DPS the boss if you can. I don't know where the hell he went.
Oh shit, how the fuck am I alive?
Yeah, it's the last one. He's up here with me. I'm going down. I got stuck in some grate or something. Wouldn't let me move. But yeah, the solar guy's up near my dead body. I have a sword I can kill him with. I'm just dead, of course. Alright, I'm going after him. Okay, they're all dead, so now we can just DPS the boss all we want. More reinforcements. Yeah, the boss is over near me. He took me out pretty mean like. So still go for those precisions if we can, if you can get them, but try not. We don't have to necessarily focus on it too much. The boss is all over me. No, no, I'm stuck.
Victory.
So just grab ammo and away we go.
In airlock, Guardian.
Not too bad. We're almost halfway there. We might still be able to make it. Even if we don't,
Yeah.
we'll come close.
I hope we get something like a pulse rifle. It's not a pulse rifle.
Round 3. The wretched night, dark maid of the high.
There's actually a really good strat for him where you can completely avoid him entirely. If you stay over here, follow me. If you stay down in this valley right here, the boss can't shoot you at all, and then you just have to have people looking, you know, forward and back for the ads. There's going to be a lot of them, so there's a lot of ducking and weaving.
Yep, I got wrecked.
Yeah, just stay alive. I wouldn't go for a res. Five seconds.
I'm back.
See if I can get the boss's attention.
See if I can get any precision.
Yeah, the points keep getting increased each round.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the mines are a bitch.
Thank you.
Gotta watch out. This outbreak starting to
Like I said, if you stay down in that valley, between here and that valley, the ogres can't really fuck with you either. You just have to worry about the ads. Yeah, he's under half now.
hate when that happens.
You got lit the fuck up by the boss. Try to get rid of that witch so that witch wouldn't have you guys, and I got the witch, but then the boss hit me right in the ass. I'm back up in one. I almost have the boss finished.
They are dead. You?
There's wolf pack rounds just sitting there floating in the air. It's kind of funny. Yeah, see, I have a yellow bar, and then Crypt has a red bar, so that's not helping us either. Just because we're probably playing from so many different parts of the world.
I also have a bit of internet issues as well.
It's alright, we're getting it done. I don't know why we came back in here. Because you don't have to on Challenge of Elders. It's just over. Isn't it kind of weird? I'm always kind of bummed that you don't get to go down in Challenge of Elders. But and then see, then we just start up another one. You can pull out snipers and stuff and pretty much just like run through it. Like we actually came pretty close to getting the highest score, so you can tell that just a little bit, a few more precision kills and a little bit more of killing the ads themselves. Like if we can kill the ads off a little quicker, so that we don't start losing points because of time. Like we weren't too far off from getting that. Like what did we end up with? Yeah, we got 25,000 out of that. So it's just like, so we were pretty close to being able to hit the 30,000. So it wouldn't take a whole lot.
You can blame it on me, pretty much. I mean, like,
Oh, I'm blaming it on nobody, man. It's the first time we've run it, and
first round, I get it.
I'm just rushing back into it because my boost is going to be up in like 13, 14 minutes. But then after the boost is over, after like this next round or whatever, depending on how quick we get through it and stuff, whenever the boost is up, I'll take a break for a minute. We can go back to the tower, sort out engrams and stuff. I use a thing on Destiny Item Manager. It's a Chrome plugin. So I have my laptop sitting here, has it open, and I can move and transfer items between characters in the vault at any time, even if I'm not playing the game. And it has some really cool things. It has loadout builds, so you can build loadouts specifically for PvP or PvE or a raid or whatever. And another feature it has engram mode, where any engrams you pick up, it automatically sends them to the vault, so that you don't end up getting full. So you can just keep picking up all your engrams, and it just keeps sending them to the vault. And then when you get to Cryptarch, you can just click another button called Gather Engrams, and it'll put everything on you. Like, it'll move shit off of your character just so you have room for all your engrams, so you can just decrypt them all at once. I love
I got
it.
a problem. I have to go and eat dinner.
Right now? Or can you go through
Yeah.
this?
I have to go right now.
You didn't know about dinner until right now.
I never know about dinner. They never tell me.
Okay, well, because that totally fucks us. But I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess we're not doing any more of this.
God damn it.
It's all right, man. I
Every
mean,
time.
life happens. It happens. It's. I
Our
mean,
dinner
it's.
time is always between 4 to 6. It's always around that time. I never know when.
It's all right, man. At least I'm glad we got to play and stuff. We'll just run Prison of Elders. That sucks though, because we can't finish Challenge of Elders. But we have until the
Yeah.
reset next Tuesday. So if we can get together again sometime throughout this week or weekend, we can finish up the cumulative and stuff. Try to get that high score, because you want that stuff. Like, it's worth weapons and armor and exotics, and they're all going to be way higher than what you guys like. Yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and eat some bread back.
All right, man.
I don't mind playing know what to do.
Well, yeah. Well, this is back to Prison of Elders. Like, I could solo Prison of Elders if it let me, but Challenge of Elders, I can damn near solo. It just takes a minute. I can't. It's hard to get a decent score. It doesn't end up being worth it. It's like I can solo it, but by the time I've finished it, the time it took me to beat the boss and everything and keep the ads off me, I'm starting to lose more points than I can really produce. So then it's just like, yeah, if you want to do 65 runs, you'll get your 90,000 for the week. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather team up with a couple other people, and there's no matchmaking. So you have to have 2 other people or another person or 2 to run with you to even really try to create enough points where you can get it without just doing it forever. What's going on, James? But yeah, I didn't mean to like sound like I was giving him any shit. It didn't matter. I was just like, what, really? Like, all of a sudden, it was like, I have to go right now. I was like, but these are events that, but I don't know. I'm older, so to me, it's just like, events that your other people are counting on you. Like, I'm usually making sure that I set something aside. Like, it's like, if you didn't know, maybe it'd be a good idea to go ask, like, hey, when's dinner gonna be? Because I want to help some guys out online for a little while. But that's what happens. Like, to me, it's only older, mature gamers will actually do stuff like that. Most of the youngins are just like, oh, mom said I had to do something, bye, and then they just leave, and you're like, you do realize that this is a game that we can't continue without you, right? Like, we're fucked now, huh? It's like, you get to go eat, but now we're completely screwed out of what we were doing. And I don't mean that necessarily about him at all. I'm just saying it about, like, how many people I've played with and like looking for LFG groups and stuff. I don't know how many LFG raids and stuff I've been in, and we're like right at the end boss, and we're like struggling to get everybody used to their roles and everything they need to do. And then about that time, there's somebody's like, I gotta go. It's like, you kind of have a prior engagement. Well, my mom said I have to get off. It's like, that's what sucks playing with kids. It's like, damn it. If I was a kid too, I probably wouldn't care, because then I would be in the same boat. Like, well, my mom said I gotta go. See ya. It's like, I understand. It makes sense. It's like, when your mom says you gotta go, you gotta go. It just sucks. Like I said, there's no pause. There's, like I said, you just leave people straight up hanging. I'm used to it from MMOs, though. I played lots of I played Final Fantasy 11 on 56k dial-up for, well, not the entire time, but that's when I started on it, and then played it for almost 11 years. I think the game's like 13 years old now or something, or longer than that. I think it came out in '04. So yeah, it's like 12 years old. Almost a little over 12 years old, yeah. And I've been playing it like ever since. I actually want to start it back up and play some more because it's still going. I'm in a closed Facebook group with a bunch of people that still play on my old server. At least it's nice to not have to worry about anything. You just shoot and kill. That's the name of the game here, is just to be as fast as you can. Let me take these up so I can mark the new ones.
Stand ready. Enemy is advancing.
Points and challenge of the elders, grenade kills, and arc abilities, so I need to switch. Ah! James. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's what happens. That's for sure. Just, it's the way it goes down. But that's that's MMOs, that's any kind of game like this. It's hard to keep, like, 6 people in a raid, or, like, when you play alliances and there's 18 people, 18 or, like, 16 to 18 people, it's always a bitch. Somebody's like, I gotta go. It's like, well, let's all just take a break and sit out there and send out messages and see if we can find a replacement. And then you'd find replacements and you'd go do it again for a while. Then all of a sudden somebody else would have to go and you'd find somebody else, and eventually you'd have to go and you'd look for a sub for yourself. Like, hey, I have another samurai that's gonna come show up, take my place. The whole group's just like, alright, cool. The guy shows up, it's like, alright guys, thanks, bye. And then you leave and they, like, make sure you add this dude over here. You point to him and give them their name. Like, here you go. Add this dude. I mean, that's MMOs for you, so you just kind of get used to the cycle. And Destiny it's MMO-ish, but it doesn't have that same thing. Like if we were sitting there playing, like, was he really, like, the meta and the culture of the game, he wouldn't have thought, hey, why don't I hop on LFG and find somebody that's looking to do Challenge of Elders and ask them, hey, like, I gotta leave my buddies, I gotta go eat, you want to come join them because they're working on stuff. Well, that's obviously what the guy's posting on LFG for, is looking for a group to go do Challenge of Elders with, and they'll be like, oh, alright, cool. And then he could come join and just keep on going. But most people that play this come from a first-person shooter background like Halo and Call of Duty, Battlefield, stuff like that. They don't really come from an RPG or a MMO background for the most part. And so nobody really, nothing really happens. Yeah, I still can't. I really wish I could mess with my volume. I know I was about to get off here in a minute, so I really wasn't going to mess with it too much. Because I know I'd probably spend longer messing with my volume than I would just finishing this off. Because it's almost 10 a.m. my time, and I'm getting pretty damn tired. Hungry and all that good stuff. But it'll end up being about a 3-hour cast, which was a little bit longer than I even thought, so that's good. I thought I was only going to be able to get like about a 2-hour cast in.
Be ready. More enemies on the way. Intercept important target, or you die.
Yeah, that always sucks, doesn't it, James? Where you're just like, they're like, we got 5 minutes till we beat it, and you're like, yeah, I know, life, man, life happens, I gotta go. The dude dropped a legendary for me. Subliminals. We're roasting through it though, so
Fallen pirates incoming.
it's always nice when you're in a group that knows what the hell's up. People are running swords and snipers and scouts and stuff. You're like, yep, let's destroy this. Alright, where's this dude coming from over here? He's done. I heard it, but I didn't know where it was. I turned around trying to melee it, but yeah. Oh no. Good Shiza, good
Your
Shiza.
victory tells the tale.
Yeah, like I said, when you got some swords out and stuff, and you just smash all the ads down real fast. And then when the ads go down that fast, then all you have to do is do whatever the mechanic is. And then when the first round is just kill ads, well, hell, you fly through that shit. But then, like, once it tells you to dismantle mines or destroy mines, if you have 2 people that are running around with swords killing everything that moves, and then one guy that's trying to do that, you're pretty much golden. Or, like, if all 3 people understand that, and you're like, okay, you're closer to that one, you shoot that, I'm just going to start chopping down everything I see. Or like, oh, I'm right next to this one, let me get it, and you can just go chop shit down. Instead of like having all 3 people move to the objective and no one's killing ads. But I've got a bunch done tonight, so I'm in a good mood regardless. Like, I wasn't even expecting to do Challenge of Elders, that was just a bonus. I was just going to run this until my boost ran out, which it did. I was just trying to get some of my other bounties completed. Because I got to get kills with grenades and kills with arc. And I'm actually doing pretty good with both, so... Straight up meleeed somebody. I was running through all that, and I saw something move, and I just straight up meleeed the other hunter in the face.
Dismantle mines, yes. Or die.
I'll worry about ads. So I heard your feet moving around, you bastards. You gotta remember I'm Blade Dancer, I can go invis. Success. Sounds like he's telling you to suck somebody named Seth.
Yeah, you're so weird. The way you talk is, it's kind of like Yoda, but...
Stand ready.
Yeah, I love his voice acting. I think they did a good job with it.
Yes. Or
Because he doesn't sound human. That's what I love about him. Alright, can you guys... I'm on Alpha. Anybody get to Bravo? Oh, nobody's going for Bravo. Yeah, we're fucked. Unless this other guy followed me. I might get it. Ooh, that was close. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
success. You have done it. Victory well earned.
Yeah, when you get a good fire team together, you can fly through it pretty damn quick. And also, now that the light level is way above what this is set to, it's just like if you took all of us and we went back and did Septic's Prime at level 7, that thing would be dead before it, like, any of the ads even made it near us. Everybody's like, alright, Galahorn's ready, blah, 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 bloom, and it would just die, and be like, okay, well, that's all we had to do there. So, like, once it moves a higher level, I remember trying to do Crota hard mode, excuse me, Crota hard mode, and it was rough and tough and Afro puffs, man, it was difficult as shit. And then once the level cap went up and you could go back at it and be level 34, well, hell, it felt like hard mode felt so easy. You were just like, this is kind of a joke. And it's just like, well, it was meant for level 32s. Now you're level 34, so you're actually one level higher than all the enemies instead of one level below. Because that's what was so hard about it, is you were level 32 if you were maxed anyway, and every monster, including, like, Crota was 34 and everything else was 33, so it was rough. But then once you got 34, everything was like a level under you and you were the same level as Crota, so it, like, destroying him and killing him in like one cycle became possible. It does have a hell of a thump to it. Oh, yeah, Darth Vader's music.
advancing on your position. Destroy mines or die. Your choice.
Yeah, that didn't go bad. I was gonna melee that Scion, and then he turned out to be a yellow bar. That didn't go too well. I'm up in like 5, so don't worry about me. Just run laps, man. See if you can kill the mine at least. I can almost see it.
Success.
Woo!
You have
That was fucking close. I could barely make it around the corner and see it. Yeah.
So, like, all of my stuff is like, just keep saying you can upgrade it. It's
Sit the fuck down.
stand ready.
Yeah.
Enemy is advancing. Destroy mines or die. Your choice.
I ran at that thing, sniping it through the scope until I was underneath it, and then turned around 180 and started shooting it with my primary and took it out.
Success.
It's alright. Stay alive, stay alive. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Yeah, this is what happens when we do all the mines and then nobody was shooting the ads. Which happens a lot. It's not necessarily anybody's fault, but nobody's fighting the ads, and then by the time you go to look at the ads, there's like 65 of them. You're like, holy hell. Dunarino.
Victory. Well earned.
Managed to pull off all the ammo and stuff that I need.
I'd like to have.
Go back to airlock. Yes.
Crip's like, I'm back. I shoveled that food in. I'm done. Let's do this. Welcome
I
back,
was
man.
just
Hopefully your
shoveling
food
my-
was good if you even tasted it.
Yeah, homemade burgers. Nothing beats that.
Oh, that stuff's delicious, yeah. You're making me hungry. I haven't eaten since last night. Oh goodness, it's been over 12 hours since I ate anything.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, I ate probably around like 7 o'clock last night, and then I was doing stuff and working and working and working and working and working all night. And by the time I started casting, and I've been casting for 3 hours, it's like, yeah, now it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's been like 15 hours since I ate anything.
Jesus, dude.
I don't really mean to, and it's not that really big of a deal, I guess. It's just kind of happens. Okay, I think I got another one done. Use grenades. So I just need to kill things with grenades. And then Challenge of Elders. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna get lit up. They're all over me. Yep, they're on both sides of me. I realized that neither one of you guys were anywhere near me. Like, we were all completely spread out. And I was like, wait, I'm getting shot from both sides, and not much you can do when you're getting shot forward and backwards. If you cycle around, you might be able to sneak up to me. Trying to keep the boss busy. Yeah, he will. If you do enough damage to him, he will turn and look the other way. Or look at you, anyway. I was trying to get his attention so I can get... Yeah, I can't get precision on him because he's looking way off to the side. Yeah, I got sniped way out. This is driving me nuts that Pablo's staying over here because I can't get a shot on this dude to save my ass. It's like the worst spot to fight this guy in is over here. And now he's looking at you. Of course.
It's always like that.
It's about to get flanked pretty bad. Alright, I went and cleared a lot of the ads with the sword. Should kind of free him up for some damage. Yeah, I got some good damage on him. Yeah, he's pretty close. He's done.
Your victory tells the tale.
Well, it's always materials, and you can take those materials and trade them in for rep, which gets you packages, which will more than likely give you shit you need. Is either infusion materials or as actual items that you didn't have that you actually are wanting. That what? You don't need a key to open the chest anymore. You haven't needed that for almost a year, dude. Like if you get a key, the key just lets you burn it. Like if you try to discard the key, it just gives you House of Judgment, whatchamacallit, reputation. I just had somebody bounce into me so bad and fuck me. Like I was just done. I was like, I just got nailed. It was like, oh shit. No, you're good. I was just falling straight down the hole and somebody slammed into me and it sent me off to the side and I just ran into something and died. I was like, oh shit. I got all my goodies though, so we're good. We's good. We's good.
So it turns out that I have to
No problem. I'm pretty much about done myself. I might do another one just to... I was trying to see how close I was. I had like one left for grenades. But the grenade one's always kind of annoying to get. Yeah, I'm like 23 out of 40, so I might just go ahead and just stop, I think.
Yeah. Have a good one today.
Alright, well, at least it was fun being able to play with you guys a little bit, and hopefully we can...
Yeah.
I'll be on a little earlier or something next time, so that way we can actually get down and play some more. Like, hopefully this week we can catch up again to do the more of the Challenge of Elders and stuff. Because once you get, especially if you do it multiple times in the same week, and you get used to each phase, because it alternates each week what boss is where, and because they gradually get more difficult. That's why the points go higher, is because the first boss isn't as hard as the second and the third. And so they alternate those bosses each week, and so when you get used to how strong that boss is for that week, it becomes a lot easier just to smash through it. So like once you run it a time or two, it's really easy to get your stuff. Because I mean, we did put a good 25,000 chunk on it.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I just had to some precision kills were really down. After that, I just kind of struggled my way back.
Yeah, like I said, we came pretty damn close anyway. Like, we ended up with 25, so you can imagine if you would have felt just a little bit more on point and been able to get just a little bit more precision kills, we would have been able to get it. So it's just not like I'm saying that was bad. I'm just saying that we were so close, and that was like our first time running together and trying it. So you can imagine that we do it another time or two trying to get our cumulative. More than likely, we're going to get our 30,000 high score, and in the meantime, trying to get the cumulative. But yeah, I'll just head back to the tower here and do my engrams and stuff, and then I'll wrap it up, guys. I mean, goodness, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, goodness, it's tomorrow now. And I still need to go to bed and eat and then get up and do stuff. I'm like, oh shit. But I mean, that's kind of how things are when you're a night owl, when you work nights or whatever. Since my dad works nights and drops me off here and then picks me up in the morning, like this is the only time I really have to do anything anyways, from like 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. is usually how it is. So I was lucky to be able to play a little longer today just because he had the day off and can get me later.
Over this data. He doesn't even care if we know.
But I got a bunch of stuff done, so I'm happy with that. I got a bunch of stuff leveled up, bunch of materials. I got a lot of work done before I started streaming, and then a good solid 3 hours of knocking out a bunch of stuff for Destiny on PS4. I started out at 314 light, and I'm 328, so I've gone up 14 points in light in 3 hours. So that's not bad. I'll say I have one of each character, so it's just like, oh, that goes to this guy. Okay, so trade those in from. No, I get what you mean. It's just like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I made $1,000 off of pickups. That was nice. Alright, let me max my light here. Yeah, I have 19 engrams in the vault.
That's a lot of engrams.
That's what I love about the Destiny item manager. I was actually blown away. They actually followed me on Twitter. I was like, yes. I feel like I'm actually a decently sized Destiny streamer. Because that's all they do is make Destiny item manager, and that's pretty much all they interact with is the Destiny community. But I've actually interacted with the devs themselves. I had a problem and was freaking out because I was going to go to cast, but the item manager wasn't working for me for my Xbox. It would show me all my PlayStation people stuff, but the one person I have, but it wasn't showing me any of the Xbox stuff, and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh hell, like, and then they actually gave me access to one of the alpha builds, and then since then they put me in the beta program, so I'm almost kind of like a beta tester for them in that sense.
That's cool.
There's some cool guys to work with, and I mean, if you guys have never used it, I highly recommend it. I know it's kind of weird to have a computer next to you playing console if you're not used to that kind of a thing, but it is, like, if you have a little laptop or something, it is amazing, dude. I mean, just like, or even a tablet or something.
Yeah, I have a laptop and a big PC right next to me, all on the same monitor with a PlayStation and Xbox.
You need some more screens, apparently. Yeah, see, I can just click one button, click gather engrams, and then I can just sit here, and you can watch on my stream. It's going to grab all 19 engrams. And it'll move stuff out of my inventory and move it around as it needs to make sure that all 19 engrams are on me. So I just stand here for a minute, and it'll give me all my engrams, and I can decrypt them all at once. There we go. And then it tells you, it's like, yeah. I don't even care. I'm not going to spend the time to mess with it. I'm just going to fly through it, and we'll look at my inventory. Yay! Damn. Okay, let's see. 329, 329. Talking business here. 329, 329. There's a 335, 333.
Yeah.
329, 329.
Most of the stuff you can buy here at the tower is 350 now.
Yeah, that's pretty much like 340 and 350 is like vendor stuff. essentially. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hold on to all this stuff to look on for an infusion, because they're all high enough. But I don't want to sit there and do the math on it, because I don't really have too many legendary marks. Yeah, I have 42 legendary marks right now. And the daily and stuff is like, the daily is recommended light of 350. So I'm just like, shit, I can't do the daily either. And I think I've exhausted all other ways I could get marks. So I only have 40 marks. And I think I only have like one exotic. Yeah, I only have one exotic shard. Drives me nuts. Because see, like on Xbox, back in it was in the middle of year 2, I believe they allowed, you could buy exotic shards from Xur. So I would just spend tons of, I had like hundreds of strange coins, and I just spent a bunch and bought like about 100 shards. And so I still have like 50 something shards. And then if there's exotics that I get that are duplicates or whatever, I end up deleting it. So I've been able to keep up with exotic shards on Xbox. I never even think about infusing exotic stuff. I just infuse it just like I do anything else. But on PlayStation, I'm so strapped for exotic shards because I've never really gotten too many exotics in the first place, let alone exotics that I can break down into shards to be able to use to improve other exotics. It's like, so then I have to really sit there and weigh. It's like, okay, do I want to wait till I get a 350 and then use that shard to infuse something, or do I want to infuse it right now so I can use an exotic to help me get better stuff so that I can get him another exotic? It's like too many decisions. It's like I don't know which way to go. I ended up with a bunch of coins after all this, strange coins, and I definitely need those. But yeah, almost all of the stuff I ended up getting, I'm thinking about holding on to, because my sword, pretty much everything I would want to. Yeah, like I have stuff to infuse just about everything I have. That'll put me up to about 330 light, which will be really nice to go do Rise of Iron and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you basically just need 320 to do everything, but it's still pretty easy.
I was going to say, it's like I'd still rather be 330, because it gets up to 340 real fast. And being 330 and knowing my luck, I'm probably going to end up soloing it. It helps to, like, especially when you're streaming. Like, it would be one thing if you're just sitting there by yourself playing it, but when you're streaming, you're watching chat, you're watching your outputs, you're trying to deal with so many things at once. Being weak for the job is kind of a pain in the ass. Because then you have to pretty much, like, tell chat to fuck off for a minute until you're done.
Actually finished it when I was still hungry on it. It's that easy, actually. It shows a recommended, but it's way easier than that.
It just depends on what class you are, what guns you have. I mean, it depends on so much. It's because I ran through it too, solo. I ran through it as a Titan, and I didn't think it was quite that easy. So
I had it pretty easy. Either that or I just, well, I played the Defender class when I did that. So.
yeah, running through his Defender and putting up bubbles solo, like yeah, like you're going with the full solo strat at that point. So like yeah, it's gonna feel easy because you're set up to be soloing it easy. But if you went in there as like a void or a Night Stalker, and you're trying to shoot like tethers at shit instead of being able to bubble and protect yourself, like it's going to be a lot more of a different fight.
Yeah, true. If you're Defender, you can also just...
I don't think there's anything else.
Melee attack just give you a shield too, so...
Alright, I'm going to run to the Dreadnought real quick, because I wanted to do one thing, but I don't know if you guys want to come with or if you want to bounce out.
I'm gonna bounce out because I have to go, so...
No problem.
Yeah, I can join you.
I mean, I'm only going to be doing it for just like literally like a minute or two at the most.
That's okay.
I saw it in my inventory. I was like, was there anything else I was trying to do before I called it quits? I'm like, wait, I was wanting to go do that. I need to kill a guy for the Agronach rune just to do it. because there was other stuff I was wanting to run Court of Oryx to try to just get stuff for materials, really. Because this character on PlayStation, I do not have very many armor or weapon materials, and then spending the money on buying it sucks too.
Yeah.
But going and running Court of Oryx, usually pretty simple, especially if you had anybody running with you. But you can just sit there and I can do the first two. I can't solo the tier 3, but tier 1 and tier 2 I can damn near solo. Tier 2 maybe a little bit, having somebody with you helps a lot, but tier 1 is nothing. Like, I can pull that off by myself, no problem. So you can just sit there and crank them out, and then you just end up with shit tons of engrams. Like, I remember I spent like an hour doing it, and I had like 40-something engrams. It was like, holy hell. It was just like, okay. But I mean, I went through probably 30-something, probably 20 to 30 actual reciprocal runes. I was just destroying stuff, and I wasn't streaming or nothing. I was just farming away. Yeah, there should be something like right over here. I see it. Follow me. We just gotta summon this bastard. Alright, here's the first wave. Second wave. And here he is. And he's dead.
A real piece of cake.
There we go. Dunarino. I don't think there was anything else. Let me check. All my Wormsinger runes and everything else are on the... Yeah. Are on my Xbox. So we can head back and be done. Head back to orbit and call it quits.
Yeah.
I love that, James. Yet. It's like, I don't have Destiny yet. Wait, I thought I was all the way to orbit, and then I let go of it, and I apparently was not at... I was like waiting for a loading screen, and then realized apparently I didn't hold it down long enough. I let it go at like just that last little second, apparently.
That happens.
Alrighty, guys. I'm not going to do a host or a raid right now. I might toss on the auto host or something, but I'm not going to try to look it up and deal with it. My eyes can barely see. I'm so tired. So I'm not going to... What happens if I usually... I want to support other people, but when I go do a raid or a host, then I want to sit and watch that person and chat with everybody for a while. And then it's like another hour goes by before I actually stop and get food and go to bed. And it's like, it's already like 10:30 now. I'm like, I got to stop. So, dropping the links. I always tweet out when I go live, so Twitter's usually the best place to interact with me. I always, what game, what channel I'm on, all that good stuff. And then of course the bot, me putting the links in the chat made the bot go, oh, okay, it's time to put the links in the chat. So it doubled them up. If you want to join our Discord, there's the link for that. That's our headquarters for everything. It's where everyone hangs out. Voice chats and everything. Sending all kinds of stuff. There's lots of fun games to play, like slot machines, trivia, and all that shit with the bots. A lot of my bot commands are echoed there too. So you can, like, for example, you can do Destiny Nightfall in my Twitch chat right here. And the bot will tell you what the Nightfall is this week. And you can also do that in my Discord. I always keep up with the games I'm playing, my main rotation, and just gaming news in general. All that fun stuff. The schedule for now, which is pretty tentative. The goal for right now is I'm just trying to raise some more money to make sure I get Battlefield 1, because I absolutely have to have that game. That game was amazing. Or the beta just sold me 100%. Running around dogfighting in that game, like in biplanes and stuff, everything about that game, and all I got to do is play 2 modes on one map, and I was in love with it. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like when it actually launches. I don't think there was anything else. Links, Discord. Alright, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, you all, for coming and chilling. I'm not sure if I'll be back on tonight. It's just kind of hit or miss. I'm going to try to tweet out when I know, because I'm just dependent on rides and if I'm staying out at my dad's and how blah 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 all this crap works. But I'll be back as soon as I can, play some more Rise of Iron, because that's all I'm going to be thinking of, is Rise of Iron on PS4, because now I'm about ready for it, and Rise of Iron to continue it on Xbox, and I still have 2 other characters on Xbox to go through it, so, and I'm hoping to be able to play with Red and stuff like that, so, holy hell. Like, there's a lot of Rise of Iron in the future, and then I also need to get caught up with Overwatch Competitive Season 2. I've been doing pretty good in it, but I've been wanting to try to work more on that. Then there's a handful of other games I still have never finished that I'm dying to go back and finish those playthroughs, and then there's a bunch more games coming out. BioShock Collection's out. I'd love to get it and play through those games again. And I mean, then we're going to hit October soon, and all of those games are going to be here, so it's like, holy crap. So, be all kinds of fun stuff coming up. Alright, James. But thanks, guys. It was fun. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.